I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now. Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult? It would seem you came prepared.
The first time we met Madame Yukong, she said something like, "This is a Xianzhou affair, and there's no need for the Express to get involved." And now here we are running around doing everything. Even the IPC takes it easier on us. Let me guess, what are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting, so there!
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield?
We're not?
Jingyuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me. After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life species. But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life. Research into the arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it. Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles. There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Evenest Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one can know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you. Indeed, this demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The Ambrosial Arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou Alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron Hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality, one step at a time. I do not wish to be their puppet either. In any case, we do not walk alone and unhindered on our paths. Our choices define us and influence others. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the Elixir Crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering. Wait, Miss Ting-Yun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the Crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important, Miss Ting-Yun. Go back. We can explain to the General.
There's really no need. I've spent my years traveling the universe. Not to mention, I'm younger and stronger than I look. Even you benefactors have probably lived longer than me.
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this!
You can still walk away. Calm your body and mind.
You don't look so good.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time to go on the offensive. To the finish.
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
I won't go easy on you.
Look, listen, feel, kick!
Indestructible.
Try that again! You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present!
Leave the rest to me. Calm your body and mind.
You can't run! Told ya I could. With me out here, how can we lose?
I won't go easy on you.
You're annoying! Try that again! You can't run! Might be tend to your wound! Look, listen, feel, kick!
Lance at the ready. Ha!
Try that again! I told ya!
You can still walk away. Calm your body and mind.
You don't look so good. Yeah! You can't run!
To the finish.
What's this?
Leave the rest. I won't go easy on you.
Not a scratch.
Try that again! Look, listen, feel, kick! You can't run!
I'm on defend the weak.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Calm your body and mind.
Try that again! You bully!
The galaxy is vast beyond memory. Right choice.
Think.
My turn!
Indestructible.
You can't run!
You have answers. Never stop thinking.
Try that again! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! You don't look so good.
Lance at the ready. Defend the weak.
I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge.
You bully are annoying! You can't run! Look, listen, feel, kick!
Never stop thinking.
You have the worst.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Might be 10 feet. Try that again.
I'm on go. Crusher.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Turn it off! Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
Not thin enough. We need to hurry.
Life's just like a game of tiles. You never know what's gonna come up next. Divine inspiration? It's only several thousand ideas racing through my mind every minute. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Calm your body and mind.
Indestructible.
Time to... What's in your prescription?
Nice teamwork.
You bully! Time for a buzz.
Stand down.
Lance up and ready. Defend the weak.
Time for a buzz.
You can still walk away. I won't go easy on you.
Look, listen, feel, kick!
Not a scratch.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
Seems you need to experience some hardship.
Calm your body and mind.
I'm fine.
Looks like somebody needs a double.
Time to go on the offensive. Fracture!
Can you let me have some fun this time for a buzz?
Lance ablaze! Flaming Lance! Forward!
I won't go easy on you.
Might be 10 to your Look, listen, feel, kick! Time to what's in your prescription?
Timely treatment.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up. Time for a buzz.
The fight is set.
Stand still.
You don't look so good. More enemies.
Caught in the net.
Fail to send you. Good. The loss.
Relax.
You gotta get those vitamins.
Unnecessary. Too late.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Time to what's in your prescription?
Unnecessary. Fail to send you.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Look, listen, feel, kick!
Stand still. May as well kill them all.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
You impede me. Make good. The loss.
Relax.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Yay, we did it! Can't see the smoke anymore. Excellent. I'll lead my troops to the rendezvous.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Shu. It's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the ambrosial arbor enveloped the Xianzhou like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. You were not born in the era when the ambrosial arbor first descended. Nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice. Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
Time for a bird.
I will dispute your end. Approaches. Make good the loss.
Stand still.
That paradise may be unreachable from savor it in my place.
You don't look so good. Look, listen, feel, kick!
Too little. Fail to send you. A blade's edge knows no mercy.
Relax.
Gotta get those vitamins!
Thanks. You're too good to me.
I will dispatch you by my sword.
Your treatment's not done yet!
I live.
Time to show. What's in your prescription? Good as new.
Stand
Stand still.
Fail. Defend you.
Time for a buzz.
Caught in the net. This won't take long.
A blade's edge makes good. The law.
Relax.
Let me
Thanks. You're too good to me. May as well kill them all.
Merciful Medicus, hear my call.
Time for a buzz.
That breathing sensation. Sleep. Stand still.
Looks like sucker!
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom. May as well kill them all.
Fail. Defend you. I will dispatch the fight. Is set.
Relax.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
You don't look so good. Huh? Yeah. Time to What's in your prescription?
Unnecessary.
Entangle!
Time for a buzz.
That breathing sensation. Remember it.
Fail. Defend you. Make good. The law.
Stand still.
Might be 10 to your... Gotta get those vitamins!
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
Time for a buzz.
May as well kill them all.
A blade's edge knows no mercy. Fail. Defend you.
Relax. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
This combat needs optimize. At this speed, too slow.
That paradise may be unreached. Savor it in my place.
You don't look so... Yeah!
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Vines and flames. Reaper!
breathing. This won't take long.
Make good the loss.
Stand still.
Gotta get those vitamins!
Unnecessary.
Time to what's in your prescription?
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Too little. Fail to send you.
Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
May as well kill them all.
I will dispatch you by my sword. Your end approaches.
Relax. Hurt.
Look with some field kick! Time for a buzz.
This won't take long. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Fail to send you.
Let me tend to your wounds.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
The Ambrosial Arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that. Pantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance. Surely
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
I have a single purpose. Set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be? Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
You impede me. Fight is set. Make good the loss.
Relax.
Gotta get those vitamins! Good as new. Time for a buzz.
Caught in the net. Stand still.
Time to show. What's in your prescription?
Unnecessary.
Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
You impede me.
Relax.
Is there a chance?
Your treatment's not done yet!
I live?
Stay off! Good as new. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Caught in the net.
A blade's edge knows no mercy. Make good the law. Fail to send you.
Stand still.
More enemies.
Caught in the net.
Your end approaches.
Relax.
Gotta get those vitamins!
Unnecessary.
Can you let me have some...
You are fortunate that Zephyr and Selenova never set their gaze upon the Cienzo. They have no qualms about dealing with the Cienzo. Since that stellar gem of yours is forced into the center stage, I'll make sure I My apologies for leaving so soon, but I had a appointment to keep. I'm sure those things will be happy to.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
Time to show... What's in your prescription?
Thanks. You're too good to me. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
You took the bait just like that?
A blade's edge knows no mercy.
Relax.
Fail to send you.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
dispatch you by my make good the loss.
Stand still. Didn't hurt.
Let me tend to your...
That breathing sensation. Remember it. This won't take long.
A blade's edge knows no mercy. The fight is set.
Relax.
Time for a buzz. Gotta get those vitamins! Good as new.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place. Make good the loss. Fail to send you.
Stand still.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
May as well kill them all.
Time for a buzz.
Relax.
Time to show. What's in your prescription?
Unnecessary.
Bully! Let me tend to your wounds.
Thanks. You're too good to me. This won't take long. Stand still. Relax.
Looks like somebody gotta get those vitamins.
Unnecessary. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting-Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other Nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting-Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting-Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting-Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
you're saying that the real Ting Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal: to sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen, planting a Stellaron in the Luofu, all part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her. We need to take a starskip to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that cell. Let's make haste. That imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable. What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.
It all happened so suddenly. But looking back, I think Mr. Yang was right. Ting Yun was behaving strangely. She was fascinated with the Abundance's creations.
Since she was an Amicastor dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission, it's evident that there must indeed be a person with her name in the commission. We'll have to let the Cloud Knights get to the bottom of what happened to the real Ting Yun. As for the Ting Yun who accompanied us all that way, it's like what Mr. Yang said. Her appearance was designed to sow seeds of doubt among us. We cannot allow ourselves to fall into her trap. I've reported the current situation to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. He said he had important matters to personally attend to. The situation stands on the edge of a precipice. We must trust in the General. It is a delve governed by the Vidyadhara. Supposedly an ancient oceanic region transferred from the Vidyadhara home planet. After the Ambrosial Arbor was broken in two during the war, its roots were left gnarled and broken. Yet it never died. The Alliance decided to seal the Arbor within Scale Gorge Waterscape, entrust it to the High Elders of the Vidyadhara, and rely on the power of Long Scions to constrain it. It has been so long. No one knows whether the seal remains. Even if it does, I doubt it will hinder that spectral Lord Ravager.
This is... Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushan.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information.
I heard the Starskiff connections are being reinstated. The people stranded at the Alchemy Commission should all be able to leave soon.
Good news from the front lines. The disciples over at Eve Mist Mansion have been defeated.
Those travelers defeated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Won't that make us seem incompetent? I need to find a way to make this report sound more impressive.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus started a rebellion in the Alchemy Commission. The Cloud Knights have the area locked down. It's not safe. Please, remain here for now. We will send someone to escort you back once the operation is over. Lunatics, all of them. You saw the Ambrosial Arbor, I assume? I heard that's the work of those sorcerers. Still, I can't say too much. Military secrecy.
The Arbor's resurrection is connected to the Disciples' Rebellion. I've heard those names before, but when? How did the others get drawn into all this?
Strange. You seem oddly familiar to me.
I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
What a huge cauldron.
This Orient cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Videodora. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide, and refines it into medicinal pellets.
This will strengthen our position.
All the elixir crucibles that the Videodora helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
Uh-huh. But I don't need any sort of device to help me command the others. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, cloud hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Mirajago? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
They say that your wounds power impermanent.
long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please, take care of me.
Power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening in Steel Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were. It seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
He's here.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling... It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here.
It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape?
Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I have nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the General not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Imbibitor Lunae. The Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou.
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice!
I've heard of you in Bibiter Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou.
I've no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
Surrender!
Strength I wished not to use.
What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy?
Oh, Grace.
You're all in on it!
I wonder if the others are okay.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you? You deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way.
This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Luofu's hotshot general.
Qingyuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together? Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water. An exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Danfeng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Danfeng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Danfeng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Danfeng is no more. Now, there is only Dan Heng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you. I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion. The hunt is far from over, yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath, even if it means the end of the Luofu. Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad and destructive war machine. Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more.
Her hatching rebirth is complete. She left me all alone. Still, I wait for the day of my rebirth. Endless waiting.
Do you know something? When Don Fong committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Vidyadhara hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara were sure of their scheme, but you cannot hide fire with paper. Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go! Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Let's make it quick.
A foregone conclusion.
My turn.
Heaven's Surge. Celestial dragon. Break!
This is our chance.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
I told ya I could. With me out here, how can we lose?
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Here is thunder!
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this! Try that again!
Grace.
You can't run!
Heaven's Surge. Celestial dragon. Break!
This is our chance.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
My turn.
Time for the master stroke. Radiant Spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Rules are made to be broken.
follow my charm.
Try that again! Jing Yuan, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The Seat of Divine Foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Huh? Is that... Don Hung? You are Don Hung, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests. When you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Fantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Don Hung and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express, every vote counts.
Don Hung?
Thank you, Don Hung.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Luofu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the Senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Luofu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Videodora guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Videodora statue.
Oh, it looks so much like Dan Heng. I wonder if... the statue... is that... Dan Heng's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child. Do you understand, Dan Heng? Since Dongfeng perished, the Luofu Videodora have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the Arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
You scared the heck out of me! For a second I thought you'd annoyed the General. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you. And it turns out the two of you are old buddies. So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from the Express? Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Dan Heng.
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home. You're a member of the Express crew, Dan Heng. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge Waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age passed. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jinyuan. General, are you planning to face Vantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
Scale Gorge Waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the Three Talents, the path to the Great Roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the Three Talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
Miss March, I would advise you to refrain from interfering with the Videodora.
Huh? The Videodora? You mean these pearls will turn into people?
When the life of a Videodora is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell, before emerging anew. This is the hatching rebirth cycle.
Whoa.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present. Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Huh? Yeah!
I'm on guard. Defend the weak.
You can't run!
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Let me look, listen, feel, check!
Indestructible.
defense? Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Watch this! Gotta get those vitamins! Thanks a lot. You can't run!
I'm asking the question. Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Lance at the ready. Crusher!
Try that again! You can't run!
Call that defense? Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Is that all?
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Try that again! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! I told ya I could fight. Watch this! Look, listen, feel, kick!
I'm on guard. Defend the weak.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next.
You can't run! Try that again! You can't run! Let me tend to your wounds!
Indestructible.
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
You're annoying! Try that again! Stay right there while I give you a present! Looks like somebody... Gotta get those vitamins! Thanks a lot!
To the finish.
I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next. Just as my calculations predicted. You learn to know yourself before your end. Never stop thinking.
Look, listen, feel, kick! Lance up the... defend the weak.
You can't run!
Call that defense? Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Try that again! You can't run! With me out here, how can we lose? Try that again!
SAS Perkipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Time to go on the offensive.
0 points. Next.
You can't run! Try that again! You have the worst luck running. Watch this!
Not a stretch.
You can't run! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! You don't look, listen, feel, kick!
Time indestructible.
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
Try that again! You can't run!
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Let me tend to your wound.
I'm on go.
Let's test your knowledge.
Try that again! Watch this! Look, listen, feel, kick!
Time to defend the weak.
Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next. Just as my calculations predicted.
A little something for everyone!
This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the 3 talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned, do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
That's right. From what I recall, we have to touch these stone lanterns in a particular sequence to unlock the seals in this area.
There are abominations up ahead. Careful, everyone.
Need I teach someone a lesson? Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present. Let me tend to your... Yeah!
Relax.
I'm asking the questions. Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
That breathing sensation. Remember it.
Try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move. You can't run. You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose? Looks like something. Look, listen, feel, get.
Stand still.
Time to What's in your prescription? Thanks a lot. Try that again.
Do you have answers? SAS Perkibi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood. Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
May as well kill them all.
0 points. Next. Fail. Get out.
Relax.
Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present. Let me take. Yeah!
Stand still.
You can't run.
Let's test your knowledge.
With me out here, how can we lose? Try that again. Look, listen, feel, kick.
Relax.
Never stop thinking. Fail. Get out.
That breathing sensation.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move. Watch this.
Stand still.
Let's test your knowledge. 0 points. Next. Sayas Percipi. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
May as well kill them all.
Fail. Get out.
You have the worst luck running into me.
0 points. Next.
Relax.
Looks like somebody needs a... Yeah!
Not bad.
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present. Go away. You can't run.
I'm asking the questions. Never stop thinking.
Look, listen, feel, kick.
Stand still. This won't take long.
You have the worst luck with me out here. How can we lose?
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Time to show. What's in your prescription? Thanks a lot.
Relax.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move. Watch this.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fentilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Ventilia's scheme.
Mysterious intruder. But that voice is so familiar.